Millions of men struggle with urinary issues, inflammation, and even the risk of prostate cancer, often without realizing that their diet may be playing a significant role. As a specialist who's worked closely with men facing these challenges, I want to raise awareness about a silent dietary pattern that's slowly harming your prostate day after day. The truth is, certain foods can trigger inflammation, disrupt hormones, and create the ideal environment for uncontrolled prostate growth. Even worse, many of these foods are part of our daily diet, often disguised as normal, acceptable choices. Today, we're going to uncover the top 5 enemies of your prostate. Foods that you should avoid at all costs if you want to protect your health and reduce the risk of future issues. What you eat can either be your greatest ally or your worst enemy when it comes to prostate health. As a specialist in this area, I'm here to give you the facts, whether they're comfortable or not. If your goal is to protect your prostate, avoid discomfort, and live a life with better quality, stay with me until the end. This information could completely change your future. Let's get started. Number 5 on our list is processed meats. Sausage, bacon, hot dogs, and deli meats. These products are heavily processed to extend shelf life and enhance flavor. But this convenience comes at a significant cost to your health. These meats contain chemical preservatives like nitrites and nitrates, which are used to preserve the color and freshness. However, studies have shown that these substances can turn into harmful compounds inside the body, significantly increasing your risk of prostate cancer. Processed meats are also packed with sodium, which can raise blood pressure, cause fluid retention, and put strain on your kidneys and urinary system. Since the prostate is closely tied to urinary function, any inflammation or stress in this area can lead to difficulty urinating and a higher risk of infection. Furthermore, the saturated and trans fats in processed meats not only raise bad cholesterol levels, but also promote chronic inflammation, which is directly linked to prostate issues like benign prostatic hyperplasia or BPH, and even cancer. If you regularly consume processed meats, it's time to rethink your choices. Choose fresh, natural sources of protein like chicken, fish, eggs, and lean cuts of beef. You can even make your own meals at home, like burgers made from quality ground beef and natural seasonings. By doing so, you avoid the harmful additives found in industrial products and take control over what you're eating. And remember, frequent consumption of processed meats can disrupt the body's production of key male hormones like testosterone, which negatively impacts prostate function over time. Men who cut back on processed meats and focus on a more natural diet tend to have better hormonal balance and a lower risk of prostate issues. If you're serious about protecting your prostate health, cutting out processed meats is a crucial first step. Let's move on to the next food on the list, excessive dairy consumption, which may be silently impacting your prostate health. Number 4 on our list is excessive dairy consumption. While milk and its derivatives are often seen as healthy when consumed in large amounts, they can pose a real risk to prostate health, especially when it comes to prostate function. The key issue here is a substance called IGF-1, a growth factor similar to insulin naturally present in milk. Research has shown that high levels of IGF-1 in the body can stimulate uncontrolled cell growth, which is directly linked to an increased risk of prostate cancer. In addition to IGF-1, dairy products also contain natural hormones like estrogen and progesterone. When consumed in excess, these hormones can disrupt the hormonal balance in men, contributing to inflammation and abnormal growth of prostate cells. This is particularly concerning for men with a family history of prostate issues or a genetic predisposition to prostate disease. Another concern with dairy is casein, a milk protein that can trigger inflammation in some people. If your body reacts to casein, your prostate could be one of the organs affected, leading to symptoms like urinary discomfort, increased frequency of urination at night, or constant pressure on the bladder. If you've noticed any of these symptoms, cutting back on dairy could help relieve them. But what are the healthier alternatives? The good news is there are plenty. Plant-based milks like almond, oat, and coconut milk are excellent replacements for cow's milk. They're lighter, free from animal hormones, and less likely to cause inflammation. Soy or coconut yogurt are also great alternatives. They're flavorful, nutritious, and support gut health, which can positively impact overall health, including prostate function. If you still enjoy cheese, consider choosing less processed and lower-fat versions, like ricotta or cottage cheese. These options are lighter, contain less sodium, and can be consumed in moderation. For yogurt lovers, go for unsweetened, natural versions, as they're better for your gut and don't compromise prostate health like sugary options. Now, let's move on to foods high in saturated fat, the third enemy of prostate health.
Number 3 on our list is foods high in saturated fat. Fried foods, fast food, and fatty cuts of meat are all over the place, but their impact on prostate health can be serious. Too much saturated fat increases systemic inflammation, which raises the risk of prostate conditions like benign prostatic hyperplasia, or BPH, and even cancer. These fats also negatively affect your circulatory system. Excess saturated fat can cause plaque buildup in your arteries, reducing blood flow. This means your prostate receives less oxygen and fewer essential nutrients, impairing its function. Saturated fats also disrupt hormone levels. Studies show that diets high in these fats may raise free testosterone levels, which can stimulate abnormal cell growth in the prostate. This is particularly dangerous for men with a predisposition to prostate problems. The good news is that you can improve your prostate health by making some simple dietary changes. Start by cutting back on or eliminating foods like fried items, fast food, and fatty meats. Replace them with healthier fats from sources like omega-3-rich fish, olive oil, nuts, and avocados. These nutrient-dense foods not only support prostate health, but also improve hormonal balance and cardiovascular function. Next up on the list is excessive alcohol consumption, another serious risk for your prostate. Many men don't realize the impact alcohol can have on their prostate health. Let's talk about that now. Number 2 on our list is excessive alcohol consumption. While social drinking may seem harmless, frequent or heavy alcohol use can have a serious impact on the prostate. Alcohol directly affects the body's hormonal balance, increasing estrogen levels while reducing testosterone production. This imbalance creates the perfect conditions for inflammation and abnormal prostate growth, especially in men who are already at risk. Alcohol also irritates both the bladder and the prostate, affecting the entire urinary system. Many men who drink heavily report symptoms like frequent urination, incomplete bladder emptying, or discomfort while urinating, all clear signs that alcohol may be contributing to prostate dysfunction. Another issue with alcohol is dehydration. Alcohol is a natural diuretic, which means it leads to fluid loss, causing the urine to become more concentrated. This concentrated urine irritates the bladder and prostate, raising the risk of urinary tract infections and inflammation. Good hydration is essential for a healthy prostate. Drinking enough water throughout the day helps flush out toxins and keeps the urinary system functioning smoothly. Now, you might be wondering, can I still enjoy social events without giving up alcohol completely? The answer is yes. The key is moderation. Reducing both the frequency and the amount of alcohol you consume makes a big difference. If you do drink, consider choosing drinks that are less harsh on your body, like a small glass of red wine, rather than large amounts of beer or hard liquor. Balancing your alcohol intake with a diet rich in antioxidants, especially fruits and vegetables, helps minimize the negative effects on the body. Finally, at the top of the list, refined sugar and simple carbohydrates. This is the silent enemy of prostate health, and it's time to pay attention to what you're consuming. Let's dive into why this is such a major concern for your prostate.
At the top of the list, we have refined sugar and simple carbohydrates. If there's one silent enemy of prostate health, this is it. Regularly consuming sweets, sugary drinks, white bread, and refined pasta leads to blood sugar spikes that trigger insulin surges. Over time, this creates a state of chronic inflammation, which is one of the key factors in prostate enlargement and disease. Excess sugar is also closely linked to weight gain and abdominal fat, which further disrupts hormone balance by decreasing testosterone and increasing estrogen, conditions that fuel prostate growth. The rapid digestion of simple carbs causes blood sugar to spike and crash, which increases hunger and cravings for more sugary foods. This cycle can lead to insulin resistance, a condition that is tied not only to diabetes, but also to faster prostate cell growth and even prostate cancer. The good news is you can replace harmful carbs with healthier options. Choose complex carbs like oats, brown rice, quinoa, and whole grain breads. These release energy slowly, avoid glucose spikes, and provide important fiber that supports digestion and weight control. You should also increase your intake of low-glycemic fruits like apples, pears, and strawberries. Unlike processed sweets, these fruits contain natural sugars, fiber, antioxidants, and vitamins that help fight inflammation and support prostate health. You don't have to cut sugar out completely, but the goal is to consume it wisely, focusing on natural sources and keeping your diet balanced. Now that you know what to avoid, let's shift our focus to what you can add to your diet to actively protect and strengthen your prostate. Let's explore the top 5 foods that are truly beneficial for your prostate health. Let's dive into the top 5 foods that actively protect and strengthen your prostate. Number 5. Tomatoes. Tomatoes are rich in lycopene, a powerful antioxidant that gives them their vibrant red color and has been shown to help prevent prostate cancer and reduce prostate enlargement. Lycopene fights oxidative stress, a key driver of cellular aging and abnormal growth. As prostate cells become more vulnerable to damage with age, lycopene forms a protective barrier, helping to shield them from harmful influences. Important tip: lycopene is better absorbed when tomatoes are lightly cooked, so homemade sauces, tomato soups, and roasted tomatoes are all excellent ways to maximize the benefits. Besides lycopene, tomatoes also provide vitamin C and potassium, which support immune function, reduce inflammation, and help regulate blood pressure and muscle activity, including the bladder muscles. Number 4. Cruciferous vegetables like broccoli, cauliflower, kale, and cabbage. These vegetables are rich in sulforaphane, a compound with strong antioxidant and anti-inflammatory effects. Sulforaphane helps detoxify the body and supports the liver in flushing out harmful substances, making it important for preventing prostate inflammation and disease. These vegetables also help balance hormone levels by lowering excess estrogen and supporting healthy testosterone production. Broccoli, in particular, is high in fiber, which improves digestion and prevents bowel pressure that could impact prostate comfort. Incorporating these vegetables into your diet on a regular basis can significantly benefit both your prostate health and overall well-being. Number 3. Pumpkin seeds. Don't let the size fool you. Pumpkin seeds are packed with zinc, a mineral essential for testosterone regulation and prostate protection. Zinc supports cell renewal and hormone stability, and its deficiency is linked to a higher risk of benign prostatic hyperplasia or BPH. Pumpkin seeds also contain phytosterols, which help reduce DHT, a hormone connected to prostate enlargement. In addition, pumpkin seeds are rich in omega-3 fatty acids, which help lower inflammation and improve blood circulation. A small handful of these seeds can make a huge difference in your prostate health and overall vitality. Number 2. Green tea. Green tea is a powerful natural drink that's rich in catechins, antioxidants that reduce inflammation, fight free radicals, and help inhibit abnormal prostate cell growth. Research has shown that regular green tea consumption is associated with a lower risk of prostate cancer and improved urinary function. Green tea also acts as a gentle natural diuretic, helping to eliminate toxins and improve fluid balance. To get the full benefits, choose unsweetened natural green tea and avoid sugary versions which can counteract the positive effects. Number 1. Omega-3 rich fish. Salmon, sardines, tuna, and trout are rich in omega-3 fatty acids, among the most effective natural anti-inflammatories. They help regulate hormones, improve circulation, and protect the prostate from uncontrolled cell growth. Omega-3s also help prevent excessive DHT buildup and support long-term prostate health. Regular consumption of these fish 2 to 3 times per week can significantly reduce the risk of prostate cancer and dysfunction. If fish isn't a regular part of your diet, consider omega-3 supplements, but always under the guidance of a healthcare professional. Incorporating these foods into your diet can make a profound impact on your prostate health. They work together to reduce inflammation, regulate hormone levels, and improve blood flow, keeping your prostate strong, healthy, and functioning at its best.
Now, I want to hear from you. Which of these beneficial foods are already part of your routine? Is there any you plan to start including moving forward? Drop your answer in the comments below. Your input is important. If this content helped you, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to our channel. Turn on notifications so you won't miss any of our upcoming videos. Let's continue supporting each other on this journey toward better health and prostate protection.